What's your group called?
The group is called VACAS. It's an acronym for Vietnamese American Conservative Alliance.
And what's your role there?
I'm the president of the organization.
From which country did you come?
I came from South Vietnam
Around when?
around 1974, at the end of 1974.
What did communism do to South Vietnam?
Communism took our freedom away at the barrel of the gun. And since then, we lost freedom, dignity, free enterprise, and a lot of corruptions that had happened in our society.
What did the communist Chinese plan to do with those islands there that they've created in the South Sea?
In the South China Sea, the Communist China has established all kind of weapons and military establishment, as well as high-tech electronics surveillance system, and to spy on other nations, and also control the ocean corridor passage between Vietnam and the Philippines, up to the South China. Yeah.
Do they have an objective to conquer the Asian Pacific region?
Their objective is to dominate the region. There's a truly a communist empire now.
What about their influence in the U.S. Politics and official representations?
That's the one that I'm concerned the most right now.
What are you concerned?
Well, I'm concerned that China follow the crony capitalism model, certain groups of upper class Chinese have had a lot of money, and there's also the Chinese Communist Party, and they use that money to influence our politics and media as well.
Would you say that China has an objective to control the United States?
Well, I'm afraid so. It had not happened yet, but it seemed like to go in that way every day.
Or to damage the economy or the living conditions to bring about socialism or communism?
Well, first of all, they damaged our freedom. It seemed like we lost our, number one amendment, which is freedom of speech and expression, and we've been controlled and censored by certain organizations from what we can say or what we can express. And I think Chinese communists have something to do with that. And also our system of free enterprise, and also our economic system, mostly now in the name of protecting of the climate, they damage our fossil fuel industry and raise the price of energy so high that it affect the working class Americans. And I think that's very unfair. In fact, that's very abusive. And we need to stop that. Well, European Union recently declared that fossil fuel and gas are not pollutant. So if good for them, why it's not good for us? And why do we say that we protect environment for the United States by going around and trying to get oil from the Arabs, from Saudi Arabia? So I think it's just a game, it's a scam. So if we want to control inflation and get the economy going again, first we have to lower the price of energy. Whether it's from fossil fuel or from nuclear, we need them both.
Yes.
Let's do that. Yeah, we don't stop using the other source of energy, whether it's solar or wind mill or anything like that. We will explore all of that, but let's use everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.